One cold and dark December night, a teenage girl named Kathy was babysitting two children. There was a 7-year-old boy named Taylor and a 6-year-old girl named Selena. The parents had gone to the movies for the night, leaving Kathy in. Just after 9 o'clock that night, the phone rang. Kathy answered it and heard an anguished voice screaming,
"Help me! For heaven's sake, help me!"
Confused, Kathy hung up the phone and decided it must have been a prank call. 30 minutes later, the phone rang again and the same voice screamed,
"Help me! Somebody please, help me!"
This time, Kathy was beginning to get frightened. The children asked her who was calling, and she told them not to worry, that everything was just fine. Another 30 minutes passed, and she received another call. The voice on the other end sounded scared and desperate.
"Help me! For heaven's sake! Will somebody help me?"
The phone went dead. Seconds later, there was a knock at the door. The babysitter clutched the children tightly to her. She was almost as scared as they were. The urgent knocking continued. She knew it wasn't the children's parents because they weren't due home for at least an hour. They could hear a voice coming from outside. It was a man's voice, and he was repeating over and over,
"Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me!"
She didn't know what to do. "I'll have to let him in," she said. "He needs help." Later that night, when the parents arrived home, the house was eerily silent. All of the lights were off. When they searched the house, they entered the living room and stumbled upon a horrible scene. Kathy and both of the children had been murdered. Their arms and legs had been chopped off. On the wall, written in blood, were the words, "For heaven's sake, help me. Before I kill again, I cannot control myself anymore."